Hi, I was recently having a conversation with London fashion photographer Aaron Phillips, fantastic photographer, and he was talking about his favourite cameras. And I could really pick up on such a passion in his voice when he talked about certain cameras. And it really got me thinking about like our connection to our cameras, and it got me thinking about my D3. And why is it that Aaron loves that particular camera so much, and why is it that I love my D3 so much? I realise it's so much more than the camera's technical ability. It's to do with what that camera means to you, what that camera signified in your life. When did you when did you get that camera? Was it after a traumatic event and then you got the camera and it cheered you up? Just like I was looking back at when I got my D3, and I'd been saving up for central heating. I was a single parent. I'd saved all this money for central heating. And then I borrowed John's D3 to go to a motorbike race. And that was it. I just wanted one. And so for me, it was leveling up. It was taking control. It was saying, right, this is it now. I'm doing this seriously, properly. And it was such a turning point in my photography career because I had so much trust in that camera. And I think that's what I want to say is such a massive part of the relationships we have with our cameras is trust, isn't it? That D3 never ever let me down. Just wedding after wedding after wedding, and I'd always be so nervous, but I knew that like with my D3 by my side it would be fine. I remember shooting this one wedding after a breakup with somebody that I'd been with for 7 years. Just heartbroken. I'd turn up at this wedding and, I'd take some pictures and then I'd go into the bathroom, have a little cry, pull myself together, walk out as if I was completely fine, step back into photographer mode, carry on with the day and just try and throw myself into their happiness. It's the hardest wedding I've ever shot in my life. And I just kind of remember it just being me and my D3, and it was like, it got me through it. That sounds crazy, but it does sometimes when, and this again, like I've rung my dad up so many times, another breakup, Dad, we broke up. And he'd say, well, you know what you've got to do? I'd be like, yeah, throw yourself into your work. Yeah. And he was right. It helped every single time. And sometimes when you feel alone in your life, your camera is your best friend. Putting your focus on something creative and picking up that camera and getting out with it, it can help make sense out of everything. And I think it's been a bit of a rock for me, that camera, that D3. And it was John and we both had a D3 then, so when I got the D3 and after borrowing his, it's like, oh, I've got the same camera, so we can talk about it with each other. And it was a friendship, and it was we became sort of family really, John and I, and it stemmed all from me buying that camera. So I just want to invite all you photographers to like have a think about that and think about your favourite camera. Why is it your favourite camera? What did it get you through a sticky patch? Or is it the one camera that will give you consistently amazing results? Did it level you up as a photographer? What was it? What is it that connects you to that camera more so than just its technical ability? So which camera is your best friend? Leave me a comment. Take care. Bye.